to this beat.
Welcome to another episode of Gamecock Talk with Captain Will. I am your boy, Captain Will. Today, we have the one and only Adhel Tac, the 26th ranked player in the country, coming to the Gamecocks to put in work, to do what she do. What's up, girl? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. I have my trusted sweet tea ready. Got my sweet tea ready. So when you come to Carolina, somebody got to get you some good sweet tea. I don't know how y'all do it in Texas, but you got to get some real sweet tea.
All right.
All right. So you made an announcement concerning injury that was season ending.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing mentally and how are you doing physically dealing with this situation?
I'll start with physically. Physically, it got way better. Like I was in a lot of pain for a while after it happened, but I'm better. I mean, I'm mobile now. I'm able to walk around and just move without needing crutches or anything. So it's better. It has its ups and downs where sometimes it just hurts a lot, but it's definitely way better from the beginning. So I'm lucky for that. And mentally, I'm in a pretty good space mentally. I mean, I had my first taste of this last year, so I kind of know what it's like to like not be able to be done, have to sit out. I mean, it's kind of different because it's senior year, and like I was out for like pretty much a calendar year last year, and I was like working hard to come back, and then multiple times it was, oh, something's wrong, so you can't come back. So I just had to hear no, no, no a lot. So I definitely had to learn that there's a mindset that comes with being injured.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, obviously, this isn't what I wanted for my senior year, but I'm still in the position to lead my team and do the things that I've done even whenever I was playing on the court, which is talking, being able to help everybody out. Those are things I still do. And then I have such a great support system here and at South Carolina. I mean, talked to Coach Staley and she just told me it was going to be okay. And I just had to work focus on taking care of myself because as soon as I get up there, everybody's going to be here. So I knew I was good, and this is just another step in my plan for my future.
Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. For clarity, can you go into detail and what your injury actually is?
Yeah, so I tore my MPFL in my left leg, which is the ligament that connects my kneecap to my femur. So I dislocated my kneecap and it like popped out of place, and that's when it tore. And then like they said maybe there's a loose piece of cartilage somewhere up there, but other than that, that's what happened. Yeah.
And how long is the recovery?
Surgery is what 6 to 8 weeks, like normal. This isn't like an ACL, so I won't have to worry about like extensive. And then rehab should be like 4 to 5 to 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
That is great. That's great. Let's talk a little bit about your upbringing. What influence your parents had or continue to have, I should say, academically and athletically?
Well, my mom's a single parent, so it's my mom. And my mom influences me in so many ways. Like, honestly, I think I actually kind of get some of my personality from my mom, but definitely some of my attributes and characteristics I try to model after my mom. Like, she's such a strong person, she's resilient, and like, she's also somebody who likes to think about like, okay, if I do this, how is this going to impact somebody else? Or, what decision am I making? Is it good for me? Is it not good for me?
Mm-hmm.
And my mom is just such an encouraging and empathetic person that it just is able to help me get better. And academically, my mom always pushes me to be the best that I can, do the best that I can so I can be successful and, make something of myself. So she's just like a really good motivator for me. And then basketball wise, she doesn't really understand much of the sport. But again, like my mom is she's my biggest cheerleader. Like she's gonna support me no matter what I do. And she just always tells me like God has a plan for you. So it's just up to you to do what you need to do. She encourages me. So I take after my mom a lot. Like she's somebody who's really important to me. And she's been so important in just how far I've gotten because she's always encouraged me and she's never failed to encourage me.
That's such a blessing. That is such a
Yeah.
blessing to have a mom like that. And then it doesn't change. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
My mom's still alive. I'm 48 years old. So my mom still is directing me in certain ways, so and always have been my biggest supporter during my military career and after, so that ain't gonna change, girl. That is gonna be in your corner forever. That's awesome.
Speaking of my mom, actually, she introduced you to me.
Oh, really?
So yeah, she was talking about how she was at work. I just remember I was getting ready for school. This was a couple weeks ago. This is before I committed. It's kind of funny. So she found it was your video after I took my visit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she found it. She was like, "Oh, this guy's talking about you. He has so much to say." She was like, "So many people love you." And I go and see the video. She was like super excited about it. She watched. I swear she watched like 5 more of your videos or something. So then I watched the video. I just thought it was so funny because like you were so sure you're right, but you were like, "Oh, she's coming here," all of that. It was just funny, especially like when I was waiting to announce my commitment. Yeah. I was like, "Yeah, he's gonna love this one." But yeah, she was actually the one who started watching your videos first. It was funny.
Oh, thank you, Mom. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, that's awesome. Because I've only been doing this for 6-7 months, I guess. So
really?
Yeah, about 6-7 months. So it's a space that I love. I love it. So thank you.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the recruiting process since you brought it up. All right. So
yeah.
What made you or what turned the tide for you to choose South Carolina?
Okay, so I started playing basketball later than everybody else. I started playing basketball when I was in middle school. So I started in 7th grade. I wasn't even that good, honestly, until like my freshman year when I got to SGP. That's when like I was getting like specific development towards me. That's when I started the jump hook and stuff like that, and working on my balance. Oh my gosh, my balance was terrible. But it was bad. I used to fall so many times. But I got my first offer right before my sophomore year started.
Okay.
And the recruiting process for me, I think it's also kind of different because it was newer to me. Mm-hmm. So it was like, I didn't grow up playing basketball. I did, but I didn't want to I just liked it for fun. I didn't think, oh, I'm going to play college. So like every offer, sometimes it's just like, this is actually happening. Because like, I didn't think, oh, I'm going to go play in college. I'm going to go D1. I was just like, okay, put the ball in front of me and I'm going to have fun. But I mean, I've honestly been blessed to have the recruiting process that I did have. I learned so much about basketball and myself even. So that was just a great opportunity for me to grow as a player and person. Mm-hmm. And I told this story during my signing day, but I was with one of my coaches and I was doing a solo workout. And we're just talking about like my recruiting process. And she's asking me if I had like a school that I just had my eye on. And because I didn't consider playing college, I was like, I don't have a dream school. But she was like, okay, if there was like somebody you could play for, who would you want to play for? And I told her at the time I'd liked Tennessee. Mm-hmm. And I was getting recruited by Coach Harper. So I was like, I mean, if I could kind of model myself after Candace Parker and have the career she had at Tennessee, that'd be cool. And we're talking. She said, "What are you going to do if Dawn comes calling?" And I was like, Duh, it's Dawn Staley. But I never thought like, oh, I could possibly play at South Carolina because I'm just here playing for fun. And I think what did it for me really was just the personalities of the coaches, like coaches, girls, all the staff there. They're really good people. It's a great environment.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I lost her. Let's get it back. So we are still talking to Adhel Tac. Maybe she had a connection issue. And it has been a wonderful, wonderful ride with Adhel Tac so far. So good. And a couple things through the first few questions that I'm noticing with Adhel Tac is she is so refreshing. She is so refreshing. She is so refreshing. She is so down to earth. And she is her personality. She has this bubbly personality. She just DM'd me back. So I don't know what happened. I'm trying to fix it. So she has this personality that kind of oozes energy. And I like the fact that even though she is injured, she's still supporting her teammates, still supporting the teammates, still going to practice, still doing the things that are necessary to be great. And she's going to be a great one for South Carolina. And I'm so happy that her injury isn't as severe as her previous injury. So you heard, the recovery period isn't as long, and she'll be back, and she'll be doing great things, and just can't wait to have her. Just can't wait to have her in the Garden and Black in the fall. Can't wait because her being 6'5", 6'5" is 6'5", 6'5" is 6'5", 6'5" with long arms, and it's gonna be awesome, awesome to see. Be awesome to see. So still waiting on her to come back. But while we're waiting on Adhel Tac to come back, we are gonna talk a little bit about, the upcoming game against Presbyterian. Upcoming game against Presbyterian. I mean, it's gonna be a blowout on the 16th on Saturday. You know it's gonna happen. But the game has to be played. It's gonna be home. Free hot dogs, free, I think it's what, free popcorn, just free stuff, you know. So if you're in the Columbia area and you ain't busy, all right, we got it back. We got it back. Let's talk. Let's talk.
I'm all over the place too.
It's all good. Things happen.
Yeah.
Things happen. It's all good, It's all good.
But really, it was just the people there. It's just a great atmosphere. And with the fans, it's not like just athletes and fans. Like it's actually a family and community.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And I could feel it even before I committed. I was getting the love. And then just I knew I would get better as a person
Mm-hmm.
and a player. And that was
Mm-hmm.
something that I thought was important to me. I wanted to be able to grow and mature more. So it was pretty much a no-brainer
That's
for me.
that is like a great, because a great answer. That's a great answer, and having the I guess the Dawn Staley effect.
Yeah.
And doing, reaching out, and I've been rocking with Dawn Staley for a long time. Not rocking with Dawn Staley, but I've been following her career for a long time, really since 1992, 1993, when I was in high school. So it's been a long time I've been following her. So if one of my children had the opportunity to play for Dawn Staley, oh my God.
Go.
Oh, so your size, your ability to change basketball games with your size and your strength and ability.
Mhm.
How do you see yourself fitting in with the Gamecocks in the fall?
Honestly, use me however you need me. Um, I really want to, that's what I wanted to use like my senior and junior year for, really just expanding my game.
Mm-hmm.
I really was focused mostly for me on my defense. I wanted to be able to, I mean, I can move my feet pretty well for someone my size. And since I have more speed, it just helps me. But I kind of wanted to be a better perimeter defender. So that was
Mm-hmm.
something that I wanted to work on. But we just put a pin on that. But definitely in the fall, that's one thing that I really want to be good at. I want to be able to help get stops and just not have to just regulate inside the paint, but be able to move my feet if needed when I'm out on the perimeter. But I mean, I don't have any expectations. I just want to get in, work hard, and do my best so I can help the team.
Great. All right, let's have some fun. Hot topic question. Favorite food?
All right. My favorite food, I'm not even picky. I'm gonna tell you my favorite place. My favorite place is Chipotle. I'm gonna just tell you that.
Chipotle
is my favorite place.
Girl. Okay.
Yes, all the way.
Okay, that's good. Favorite musical artist?
Favorite musical artist? I'm really an R&B person, so I'm gonna go with the genre. I have too many. So I'm just gonna say R&B is my genre for sure.
Okay. Does that come from your mom?
Yes, my mom used to listen to a lot of R&B growing up. Used to listen to Tyrese, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely comes from my mom.
Favorite movie?
My favorite movie. Ooh, I have a lot of good movies. The Odd Life of Timothy Green is my favorite.
Oh, okay.
That's the movie.
Okay, all right. Final question. Adhel Tac coming into South Carolina. What is your message for Gamecock fans before you arrive?
Just be ready. When I'm back healthy and I'm on the floor, I'm gonna back like I never left. Honestly, I want to be stronger, faster, and just be able to contribute so much to the team. And I'm a hard worker, so I'm gonna work hard. So be ready.
I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you in the Garden and Black represent. Can't wait to see it.
I can't wait.
Continue to rehab, continue to get healthy, and can't wait to see you on the court. And I thank you. I appreciate you for your time.
Of course.
Thank you. This concludes another episode of Gamecock Talk with Captain Will. I'm your boy, Captain Will. We have Adhel Tac, and we hope to check back in with her in a few weeks. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Let's go.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah.